First, I want to say it gives me a lot of pleasure to look out in the audience because I think that this is government at its best. When the citizens come out and speak on an issue on both sides. Tonight, a lot has been said, and I may repeat a lot of the same things. Several points have been brought to our attention that I want to echo that I feel that is very telling about our city manager. It was mentioned earlier in regards to the staff and the great job that our staff does. But what is more of the cherry on top of everything is the diversity of our staff. I think it's very important that our staff reflects the makeup of our city. I think not important, I think that's crucial. And I think that says a lot about our city manager. There was mention about staff and about our chief of police. And as much as I love Fort Lauderdale, thinking about us approaching our centennial, it somewhat makes me pause and a little saddened that it took us almost 100 years to have the first black police chief in this city. But I'm happy that I can smile going into our centennial that we've achieved that, and that's due to our city manager. There was mention of morale with our city employees. I heard morale was low, I heard morale was high. But from what I gather going around, and I'm out a lot, and I feel that morale is high. And it's not by what someone's telling me. You know, I've worked in corporate structure, and you don't have to tell someone if morale is good or bad. When you walk into that business or that room, you'll know the feeling of morale. So I have to say that I think morale is good, and that is attributed to the city manager because it starts from the top down. There was a lot of diversity here tonight from all over the city, and this is an issue that affects the entire city. But in every district in the city, you've seen strong support for the city manager, and I think that's telling. You didn't have one or two people from each district. You had several people, and that's a reflection on this city and the mood of this city, which I think is great momentum for us moving forward. And I think, you know, in the past, the city hasn't always come together as a whole on an issue. But for the city to come out the way they did in such a diverse manner about one individual says a lot about that man's character. And I think tonight you can really judge George's character. Someone stated earlier in regards to this whole process about being a statesman and not a politician. And that's what I hope that all my colleagues do, be a statesman. I know that there's special interests driving this particular issue, but we need to do what's best for our city. And also for me, it's about being fair. There are two things